Yes, sir, man.
Feet, Love, and Chocolate, the podcast.
Grib, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
And we back. Nah, nah, nah.
With that being said, we are back here again, man, on the FLn'C podcast, episode 193, man. It's Loving the Mic, as per usual. Back here on the couch with it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, man. And you know who it is. To the left of me, who we got in the building?
It's Chalk on the mic, man. It's me. It's us, it's them, it's we. Back in this B. Yes, sir, skis. You already know who I am and who I be. Huh? Episode 183, we are here with it. Back on the couch. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Ooh. Weekend. Hey, man, we back. New week. What's up, bro? What's up? How we doing? How we feeling? Subscribe, like.
Comment, share, you know.
Comment, share, grab some merch. You feel me? Grab some merch. I know it's getting hot. I mean, it's a little it's cold. You see what I'm saying? It's still get you a hat, get you a long sleeve.
We in that fake spring still.
Yeah,
so
it's never
it's
too
cold,
late.
it's warm, you know, like this past week, like that Monday, Tuesday
Was nice.
was 90 degrees. Like it
Yeah.
was too hot out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But then, you know, the government had to throw in that weather machine because they was like, yo, this weekend right here, Memorial Day weekend,
We're trying to make it shitty.
we can't let them to be outside, yo. We can't do that. So what they do, cold, rain. And it's like now everybody's stuck in the crib for 3 days, you know, no
And-
sunlight, you know, depression hitting, you know what I mean?
And you know why they did that? Is because they already know what's gonna come when the Knicks win. When the Knicks win, they're trying to. They can't. You can't have nice weather and have the Knicks win. You feel me? So the weather's gonna be a little shitty. They're trying to control the havoc. Do what's the word? You trying to do shit pre. You feel me?
Control chaos.
Control chaos. They're trying to give us the shitty weather. You know what I'm saying? So they can't go outside and do too much. Because if it was hot weather and the Knicks win the series,
It's like when you have a wildfire. The only way to control a wildfire is start out your another fire. You feel me? So you gotta start to burn somewhere else though, so it leads into the real fire. You know, man. We know what you're doing. It's all right. But that being said, though, man, when it do get nice outside, man, enjoy. You know, enjoy the sunlight. You know, make sure you're outside, touching some grass, being one with nature. Put the phones down. You know. To be honest, man, like people really lost touch with that, man. You know,
What?
we disconnected from nature, so it's like go back to the source, man. You know, I ain't gonna say be out there all day 24/7, but make sure y'all get y'all little intervals outside, man. You know, for sure.
hearing you.
With that being said, though, man, good weather the past Monday, Tuesday of last week, you know, and then the weather been back to like shitty, you know. rain
You
and
enjoyed
shit,
that? Or you
know?
did something, or you was
I mean, I was at work, but I try to be outside as much as I could though while I was at work though, you know, because
I hear what you're
luckily
saying.
like I'm in between buildings or I'll be moving around, so like I get to be outside though for intervals, which is nice, you know.
I'm hearing you.
So it's just that the problem is people complain about like, yo, I know I'm waiting for that nice weather, but then it's like when that nice weather comes, it's too hot.
hot, yeah, you
now it's
can't.
too hot. Now people complain about it's way too warm outside. It's too hot to do nothing. It's like I get it, but at the same time though, don't be
Yeah.
don't be doing that, yo. Enjoy it for what it is, man.
You can't have it both ways. When I was talking to like shuttle drivers and shit, or I was talking to some people, they're just like, it is hot, but I'd rather have this than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it while you can.
All right.
What'd you do, bro, this whole week? Was it new? Anything new? Anything on your mind, bro?
One thing that niggas did do, niggas went to go get ice cream, you feel me? What niggas did though, niggas pulled a U and niggas went to get the ice cream like 30 minutes before
I'm about to say,
closing.
yeah, you didn't tell. I have it written down because you didn't tell that story last
Yeah,
time.
but so basically what happened was like it was late night and niggas like fuck it, niggas want to get a little milkshake, a little ice cream, you know?
All right,
And it was like
something easy.
and you know what I mean? And it was like the place is still open. It's like okay, like before like by the time we would get there, like it took us like 15 minutes to get there. It's like, okay, when we get there, they're gonna have 30 minutes till closing. So we're like, oh, are we gonna be those people? Because like 30 minutes isn't like 10 minutes or 5 minutes
not.
before closing. So we
It's
expecting like
not.
it's not gonna be action packed. At the same time though, it's not gonna be like, oh, people still here, you know?
Right.
So we like, fuck it, we're gonna try it, you know? Niggas pull up, packed out. It's packed out.
Wow.
To the point where
They cut it off.
no, like you literally walk in and we're at the door. You feel me? So it's like it's a line wrapping around in the store to get ice cream at the like last 30-minute mark. And it's like there's people in there, there's like high schoolers right in there too that's filling up the tables in the store. There's people outside eating their ice cream. I'm like, are they sure they closing in 30 minutes? Like what happens now?
That's real niggas if they didn't. Though.
But then, but at this point, though, we're inside the shop and like it's closing. Now it's 9:30, and now it's closed. But then we still in there. Because it's like it's so many people already in line. You see what
Oh,
I'm
but
saying?
they close it after they close the door though.
To me, I don't think they closed the door. You feel
My
me?
thing is, did you get your ice cream or not?
I got my ice
There
cream.
you go.
But at the same time, though, it's like I didn't want to be in a situation where it's like, all right, we 30 minutes before closing, we're actually like closing up early. XYZ, we're cleaning. You know what I mean? But then I was just surprised that like it was packed and it was mad people in there still. You know, to the point where it's like, damn, now we in there in line and it's officially closing time, and then they still got to serve people in front of us and behind us. You know, so it's like, what do they do at that point now?
At that point, you shut the door you have somebody at the door and you shut niggas off at like 9. Whatever. Well, I don't know, maybe like 9:40. Like, yo, we're not taking no more because as you can see, we still got niggas to serve. If it's some shit like that's respect though. By the time we serve all these niggas, it might be 8 o'clock, 8:10. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. Like just that's it though. But it's like to close it at 8. That's
Well, just so you get the timeline, they closed at 9:30.
and you got there at 9:30.
No, we got there before 9:30. So we got there at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, so they was letting niggas in until 9:30.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we was there, they was definitely letting people in after us, you know. And like I looked at the time, like 9:30, we still haven't got our food yet, and it was definitely the line behind us. So like they was open past the time they was supposed to be closed.
Good fucking business. There you go. Why would you stop business? There you know what I'm saying? It's not fully nice yet. So let us enjoy. It was on a nice day.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a nice day.
There you go, bro. That's a real business owner. How stupid of you to be like, oh, we're not taking no more to leave. You just don't. Come on, bro. That's free money. Niggas is here. They gonna wait. And so they're doing niggas at a decent time.
When does it like the cutoff? Like, okay, now it's like 9:30. We're closed. It's 9:40. It's 9:50.
No. 9:30 is like, yo, my guy. If you walked in past 9:30, you like then you have to be like somebody go close the door at 9:30.
But then what if they're like, okay, is people in line though? What about them? They get like
they've been here. They've been waiting. That's different. If you were waiting, then that's different. But 9:30 and you walked in, no, you can't. Because realistically speaking, we are closed. But if we still got niggas to finish.
So then what about the people that's in there sitting down now? Like you tell them like, yo, you got to get out.
Come on, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like make your way out. It's 9:30.
You know, I think the problem was too, like it was like 3 women there, like 3 like not like it was like younger.
Oh, like teenagers.
Not teenagers, because I think they were definitely old enough to like be there by themselves to run the shop though. But like they were doing so much that no one could like man the door to be like, hey, we're not letting anyone else in though. Like they were definitely like swamped, you know, like late night too. So that's in my mind. I was like, damn, like kind of felt bad. But at the same time, it's like I was here before closing. I don't feel bad, you know.
Yeah. Salute.
You know, definitely did that. And then
so you had a good experience with that. See, I bet you some shit in the fucking burg. I would have been lucked out. I would have been asked out for some reason.
Food in the burg is a whole different conversation, man. You know, because we already talked about it. It's nowhere to eat over there, man. It's sad, you know. Like, oh my god, all the good food places is gone for real, yo. Like
my last hope is Savor Eats Poconos. So I'm sorry to put pressure on your back like that, but I'm gonna try you out. Hopefully, you sturdy. We're gonna see. I'm gonna come with a review within the next 2-3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really no good place to eat, but hey, man, we'll see. Times is changing, you feel me? Building up data centers and all other bullshit. So it's like you're not caring about the community or the people anymore. It's sad. But another great positive though, I tried for the first time, man. I had some real hand gathered, farm raised, farm fresh eggs, yo. Shout out to Shauna, yo. She got a little farm at her crib, and like they got like chickens. I think she has had like 30-something chickens, you know, and they get like 2 dozen eggs a day, you know. And it's like those eggs. I'm not sure if it was a placebo effect though, but like legitimately, those are the best eggs I ever had though. Like off of any store bought eggs, off of any great value eggs, after every restaurant eggs, yo, those eggs right there, boy, shoo, them shits, no feeling of like nausea afterwards, or like, you know, you eat too much eggs, you got that weird aftertaste, or just that weird, like, you know what I mean? Niggas cooked it, a little salt, a little pepper, yo, and that shit was just, oh my goodness, like this shit really tastes good, like real nutritious. Niggas feel good afterwards, you know what I mean? So like, shout out to the eggs, man, you know, from like a real chicken, you know what I mean? It still got the thing where you got to wash it off, you feel me? Or if you don't wash it off, you can also leave it on the counter for X amount of time, you know? Got a little card just how to preserve the eggs and stuff. And it's like the grocery store not doing that. Right. They're not telling you how to do that, you know what I mean? So it's like those processed eggs, God knows that they juiced up with antibiotics or steroids. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Most likely.
The GMO feed too they giving the chicken. So it's like, yo, shout out to the real eggs. You know what I mean? I think I definitely got to tap in with the farm and start getting my eggs from over there, man. Because
and now is it a farmer's market or just somebody you know?
It was somebody I know that has chickens. So I think that's the new plug, yo. That's definitely the new connect.
How much you charged?
That's the thing. She gave them out for the love of the game.
This time.
This time, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
about to say, yeah, just like, oh, just reel you in,
just to feed the community
Right,
at one
right, right.
time. You know
Okay,
what I
I'm
mean? Like,
hearing
you know
you.
how they do drugs back in the day, the little tester bottles. You know what I mean? The little testers.
You said drugs?
Oh yeah, you'll know about that, man. You know, if you know about it, you know what I mean. You just get little testers. You feel me? Little testers out. You
Could at
know,
least said perfume or something.
they was good out tester perfume, yo.
And the mall, don't they be getting you know what
A
I'm
little
saying? Here,
sample, little free
yeah, you
samples.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Nigga went to drugs. My fault, bro.
if you see the wire, you know what I'm talking about, man. You
A
know
classic. I have yet to tap in.
that where Snowfall. You seen it? You know how it is, yo. But yeah, man, definitely some great eggs. You know what I mean? Um, other food experiences. You know, I don't know, man. I think that was the new foods. You know, niggas did have some empanadas yesterday. That was alright. You
Dude,
know what I mean? Little some little home goods. You
some
know what I
local
mean?
shit, right?
Some cookies. You know, shout out to the marketplace over there in Easton. You know, the little pop
Bank
up.
St. Annex Street, some shit like that.
Yeah, the little annex over there. It was nice, man. That Eastern area, honestly, just a good overall area, man. You know, definitely some great restaurants and like walk-in areas. You know, so shout out to them, man. Definitely. But
Them never not slap crazy.
the what?
The empanadas, they slap crazy.
I mean,
No?
warm definitely a lot
You
better.
didn't eat it. You didn't. I thought you saved it for the crib.
Yeah, I'm saying warm is definitely probably better
Duh.
than.
That's what I'm saying.
cold.
You know me. I grabbed a little. You know what I'm saying. I heat my shit. That shit is fire. That shit was good.
I know you. They could like you go take 4 plates home if they could, yo.
They was giving it up. She literally said, "Yo, take these shits off my hands. I don't have space for them at the crib."
Yo, that's
mind you, with the
crazy.
shit I took, they still had left over. Look, I ain't come back from one. No, but that shit was good though. The empanadas was good. The skewers was fire. You grabbed it? No.
Yeah, I did.
Yo, skewers was fire, and then the
a little
cook
dry, a little dry.
because it was cold, or I think when I heated up, it was decent.
Okay.
I had it with some rice. Definitely added it. You know what I'm saying, flavorful. With the cookies, I meant to text you last night, but I think I fell asleep. But did you warm it up?
I did not know.
Oof, dude, that cookies and cream warmed up. Yeah, that was nice, bro. You ate it like just like how it was.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have hit you with that text. But yeah, warm that shit. That shit was fire. My fault, I didn't mean to cut you off, but some good spots though. It was a nice little vendor event. Definitely cop some stuff just cause, you know what I mean?
A lot of creators out there, man. You know.
No, indeed. Salute. We went out there for
Shout out to Brewcell, man.
Yeah, life research. D. Brewcell, selling his some merch of his, and then he ended up performing. I wasn't able to stay for the performance. I thought it would have been earlier, but he ended up performing around what time? Like 10? Like 10:30?
I can't put the exact time on it, but it was definitely a little bit later than expected. You know.
But what do you think about that though? Because that was your first time seeing him, so I need to.
Overall, though, it was definitely great seeing him live. You know, because I missed the last one, but seeing this one was definitely a good experience, man. You know, like something that he mentioned to me though prior, you know, was just like he normally like his comfortability is like behind the
The computer desk and shit.
the computer desk
Like a
behind the
table,
boards,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like he feels like that's his comfort zone. And I was telling him like, yo, like I think it'll be better because I was helping him like with like the photos and the pictures. I was like, yo, visually, I think it'll be better if he'll be in the crowd with the people, you know, like on the stage with the people. And he said like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really his comfort zone. I'm like, hey, sometimes you gotta step out that comfort zone, you know, be uncomfortable. And
sure.
seeing him do that though, like, was also like another like positive thing. I was like, damn, I like the fact that he was able to do that though, you know. And it was a proud moment for me, you know. So it was good seeing that, you know, seeing him do a great set and perform his music live, and seeing the crowd interaction. Like he has some crowd control as well though, you know what I mean? Like it was good, man. Definitely was good. So wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully he keeps doing what he does. Keep up the life research and keep up the music, you know. So really happy for him, man. Great experience. So yeah.
Did any standout songs stick out to you? Because I wish I was there to show you that one song that niggas was really fucking with heavy. I forgot the name of it, but he was playing it in the car when we was talking with Zay. But I didn't point it out because I was just bumping. But we got history now. Mm-hmm.
Is that the love?
So who do you love? No,
Yeah,
not
that one?
No, not
Oh.
that one. That one is pretty tough too.
Yeah, I think that was probably my
Your
favorite.
favorite?
Though. Yeah.
Okay, heard you. The one that I'm talking about is unreleased. It's super fire, dude.
Yeah, but overall though, it was definitely a good performance. You know, the venue was nice though. 'Cause once again, they got a
was.
lot of space over there. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm like y'all. y'all can rent this out. Like, how does this work? You feel me? Like,
Are you?
all right, right, you feel me? Right, yo.
Chill, bro. Chill. Salute.
Yeah, man. Great experience, man. Great experience for sure. For sure. But yeah, that's basically it for me, though, man. You?
My week, what did I do this week, man? The weather was nice, a little too hot. But again, I'm not complaining. Definitely was a little sweaty. Did I play volleyball or anything? I think one of these days I might have went out there to play volleyball. It wasn't too bad. The flies were out crazy. That's what pissed me off. Flies come out when the weather's nice. Flies, mosquitoes, that shit was annoying. But a good volleyball session.
Yeah, niggas don't invite niggas to volleyball no more.
It was I think that shit was it was like spontaneous. You ever pulled up?
Bro, if I don't even know about it, how am I supposed to pull up if I don't even know about it?
But I'm saying the day of, like, let's say they start. Sometimes they be asking shit like 1 o'clock, 2 p.m.
Hey, so once again,
All right, bet. Say no more. Hey, bet. The moment I figure out, all right, Sean, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna see what the rates looking like.
That'd be like Jake, yo. Niggas be doing shit last minute. And expecting niggas to show up. It's like at least niggas know about it. Cause like last time niggas did it though, it was spurred a moment though, but I was able to pop out though. You feel me? So
I'm
like
hearing you.
Another thing before I forget though, shout out to hoops, man. Cause niggas never know when the last time you hoop will be the last time you actually hoop. So niggas got to hoop with the fellas before niggas went on the great solo journeys, you know, the solo arcs, you know what I mean? Niggas moving, niggas going to start off in different jobs and shit. So shout out Jake, he out there in the towns with it now, you know. So
in the town,
you know what I mean? He was probably going crazy when fucking Jalen Brunson tore up the city the other night. So they played in New York yesterday, right? Or they played in
yeah, they did.
Yeah, so
they did, yep.
I know a couple niggas that was out there that probably had the streets going crazy. But yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
No, you straight. But yeah, volleyball. I'm gonna spread the word now. And then hoops. Hoops was nice as well. Granted, I probably feel like this because I just hoop with the same people. But like, I'm really, or let me not even say that. I'm just comfortable where I am when it comes to hooping. I do want to get better in certain stuff, but obviously, it's like you got to play more to be better, to do better. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to start the outside runs real soon. Like I'm really trying to on slow volleyball days. I'm trying to like, yo, okay, it might be slow. We don't have enough heads. Do niggas want to hoop instead? Like, can we do something instead? It's still nice out. Let's do something. But again, with that type of group though, they're more like you'll fuck with. I wish you was kind of down here because if they're not volleying, them niggas be on the water. You'll go out to the river, we out to the water. They be, you know what I'm saying, willy nilly with that shit. So salute to that.
And that's crazy because niggas actually know I be on the kayak with it, and it's like niggas don't even tell me about it.
But you're not in the that's the thing. They're not. It's just all in the chat, and I don't think they went on the water yet. But I'm saying like that's like they would. What I'm trying to say is like their alternative is like. If it's not volleyball, we're going to we'd rather go to the river than instead of hoop. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fucking hoop.
And niggas, once again, niggas don't even tell me about it, bro. Hold on, I don't know about it.
Then it didn't happen. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, hey, man, I'm just saying, I don't know about it, yo.
But I'm definitely trying to do some outdoor runs. I'm just trying to hoop in general, bro. Like I'm low key starting. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, I miss hooping so much. I don't know if I want to join a league or do something where I'm just consistently like I just need to hoop once I need to. Like it's a must, bro. It's a need. But yeah, hooping was fun. Hooping was fun. Definitely, I think it was solid runs. Definitely some solid runs. Pretty even matchups. Work was work. I have been watching some movies. Been watching some shows. Been watching some games. Obviously, again, WNBA started, and then we're in the playoffs for basketball. Been listening to some music. We haven't talked about music in a very long time, which I realized. At the end, when we talk about media, we just do shows. We haven't done music in a long time. I listened to a few albums. And yeah, man, just regular degler. Did I eat somewhere new? I felt like I did. I went to a spot in Strasbourg, Happy Hour Bar and Grill. I went to go support Destiny, the singer. You feel me?
Destiny Child?
No, I don't know her last name, but Destiny. I'm Destiny the singer. I had someone to go support her. Real quick, I had to show love. Me and my girl went out there, and it's a nice little spot, bro. It's a nice little spot. I don't know if niggas. It's like behind Main Street. But it's sturdy. It's decent food. I like the setting. I like the environment. They got some outside areas. It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. I'm definitely gonna spin the block again. I enjoyed the food as well, and the entertainment there was pretty good. Shout out to Destiny. Did a great job. And yeah, that pretty much consisted of my week. Pretty much consisted of my week, and we're here with a new week.
Tough.
And, yeah, man.
Tough.
Pretty simple. Oh, something I did want to bring up that we forgot to bring up last week because we was crunched on time. But rest in peace to Brandon Clarke and Jason Collins. I don't know if we brought that up, but 2 NBA basketball players. Jason Collins is a former NBA basketball player who passed away, and then I think he passed away a day after Brandon Clarke did. Brandon Clarke, 29, Memphis Grizzlies power forward, bro, died from they're saying something with drugs, but I don't know exactly what. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's over. I don't. We don't know what it is. But yeah, he passed away unfortunately. Random as fuck. Random. So that shit just hit the news. Like what? Niggas almost have to double. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, he passed away. So that's from the first. He was pretty decent too. Nice little enforcer for the Grizzlies. And again, Jason Collins, a vet. You know, he's not in the league no more, but he was. But yeah, he passed away as well. So yeah, man. Rest in peace to those gentlemen.
We were younger than us, right? They were younger than us, right?
No, Jason Collins is an older dude, like 60 something, 50 something, and then Brandon Clarke 29. I said, yeah, 29. So
still, I mean, that's still crazy, man. You know,
it is definitely
even
is.
on the way over here today. I seen that it was a gentleman. He was 22 years old. He was a bodybuilder. I think out of Australia or something. Say he passed away, so I'm assuming that's like probably steroids, you know, or something along the lines of that. And it's like it's crazy. That's like people younger than us dying, and at the same time, it's also like you doing all that though for like
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
like at what cost is like bodybuilding worth your life, dude? You feel me? Like
Right.
you doing all this though for like a goal, but at the same time, that goal worth your existence, you know? Like, come on, man. So we should. I'm assuming you probably still haven't seen the American Dream movie.
With Jonathan Majors,
Yeah.
right? No, I haven't.
You got to see that movie, man.
Yeah, I will. A lot of movies on my list, man. The thing with those certain movies is like I have yet to be downstairs chilling with the Fire TVs. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that I'm watching, the shit that I can just watch on my phone at work. You know what I mean? On the streaming services. But once it starts getting hot, because I almost moved my shit downstairs. Them 2 days almost had me shook. I almost came down to the basement like, yo, it might be that time. But then I saw the weather. I was like, no, it's gonna get cold again. But I'm telling you, once it gets nice for real, niggas know exactly where I'm about to be at. I'm about to be out here chilling.
That might be the movie. I was just chilling in the basement.
Bro, that's exactly the move. It's too humid sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially to be on the top floor of the house. Like, you know, heat rises, nigga. That shit ain't finna. Shit's not sweet, bro.
Might just get the rear of the basement done just so I can chill down there, yo.
Bro, a little a little seating area for now. Just some. You need it. Like if you have a basement, definitely utilize that shit during the summer because it doesn't. Even if it does get hot in the basement, it's like a natural. Like it's not like a oh shit. It's like a okay. It's like room temp. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to those who got basements because them shits do come in handy, bro. But yeah, I almost moved my shit downstairs. But anywho, my whole thing is just like I have yet to any movies that's not in theaters and that's not on streaming service. I have yet to like tap in because you know Fire TV stick resides down here. But yeah, man. Anything? What do you want to start off with?
So then, I mean, do you want to talk about movies and shows first and switch it up a little bit just so that
So it's out the way.
So it's out the way. Niggas don't forget about it.
Movies
later?
and shows, man. Maybe I brought this up. I think I brought this up last week with Mitch, but did I say? Oh, I think we did brought it up real quick. Lars and the Real Girl, movie with Ryan Gosling. I forgot what year it came out, 2000 and something, bro. But
It was the animated one, right?
no, not animated. It's basically a story about how and I have to text my mans who put me onto it to see if this is based on real life or not. But it's a story about how a dude, like long story short, his interaction with humans, he struggles with that for some reason. I don't know if he has anxiety. I don't know what it was, but he ended up gaining a real connection with like a sex doll, and he treated it like it was a real person. But mind you, he didn't use it like a sex doll though. He just like, oh, this is like a person I could just really talk to. So the whole time he ordered it to his crib. And then the thing is like with this doll, he's like opening up now, so he's not as shy, he's not as reserved. So he brought it to his fucking brother's house and it's for dinner, and he's actually sitting at the shit like talking to the girls, like, hold on, let me ask her. Like it's you see,
So he's crazy.
I don't want to say he's crazy, and
yeah,
I don't want to spoil it for you either. It's a sad but funny movie. It's funny when you first see it because it's like no fucking way is this happening, but it's also emotional because it's just like
Nigga, you're talking to an inanimate object though, like it's a real human being and waiting for a response.
But that's
insanity.
But that's the thing. He wasn't. He's forming the responses himself. You know.
Exactly. That's
it is. But like
crazy.
once you watch it, you'll be like, okay, it's not as crazy as you think it is. But it's funny at first because it's just like what the fuck. But then it's just like it's emotional because it shows what the power of community could really do for somebody. Is all I'm gonna say. Go ahead and watch it. It's on Tubi for free, I think. So go ahead and peep that. Another movie I have watched. We went to the movie theater to see Attack on Titan: The Last Attack. We had to go see that on the big screen just cause. That was good to see, man. Shout out to the Attack on Titan fan base. Solid. First, I've seen that on the big screen, and I enjoyed it. Shout out to the movie credit at the end, after whatever the post-scene credit. It was just nice to relive this shit, and I'm doing a rewatch with my girl. So like, we're on season 4 right now, and it's just, again, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but it's just so crazy. Like, I can't wait for her to see it because she's not gonna have no idea what's going. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have no idea. Like, it's such a pivot, it's such a turn. So I can't wait for that. And another great movie that I saw was No Country for Old Men.
A little late, but okay.
Definitely a little late. I've always heard about the movie, and it always intrigued me because psychologists said, like, yo, if you want to see the closest thing to a real murderer, like, on screen, like, that's that.
Not even a psychopath.
Psychopath. What'd I say?
Murderer.
Okay, psychopath. Yeah, if you want to see the closest thing to a psychopath, how they act and shit, like, that movie is the most accurate. And yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a nice little thriller. I don't know if I really like the ending. The ending was a little lackluster.
I know. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Nigga, I'm late. That shit came out how long? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was just lackluster is what I'm gonna say. I enjoyed it though for what it was, and shout out to the killer. You know what I'm saying? That nigga. No, I'm just saying, like, he did a good job. Everybody did a good job in that movie. Some notable names in there. It's funny because the psychopath niggas be like, they're being so serious, but it's like kind of funny because of how simplistic they are, though. And the way he did shit was nuts, bro. How do I explain it? I don't want to say exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying though.
Right,
Without spoiling, I get what
and
you're
I'm not
saying.
going to. But my thing is that I saw a tweet. Hopefully, I'll probably have to explain
With like the flip of the coin.
No, I saw a tweet that said a lot of movies nowadays have y'all thinking the human body can take shit that they shouldn't be able to take. Like, a human body is weaker than you think. Like, you can't be doing the shit that you see in the movies. And I'm correlating to that, to his tactic and the shit, because just like, that shit was probably realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit could probably do something to you. No, like, I don't think that's a movie thing. I think that's like,
Well, that's the thing. At the same time, though, like, you can say that though, but then there's also people that done extreme things with the human body though, like David Goggins once again. You know, so like
No, I mean,
you could push the human body to some
you
extreme
can
limits.
push it to. But I'm talking about on some like, bro. I don't how do I explain it with the tweet, bro? I think the tweet was trying to say like the damage that bodies go through, like thinking you could survive a car crash, your body just gonna hit something.
Oh,
Gonna be
yeah,
straight. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Like I know exactly what you're talking about because they talked about it in the movie Apex, yo. When Shorty fell in the water, right, and it smacked her head. Like, she has a concussion, yo, and they never brought that up at any point in time in the movie. It never affected her. Act like she was regular. Like, no, like, she has a concussion easily, and she should have some type of cognitive like fucked up like
Yeah.
throughout the rest of the film, but it never showed up in anything though. So like,
Yeah.
I get that though.
Shit like that, they make the human body seem more durable, but with the shit that Homeboy uses, that's probably realistic as fuck. Yeah, that shit's just nuts to me. But yeah, it was funny to see how simplistic he is, but how serious he was. I think the funniest part to me was when he when he walked into the Homeboy's job asking me when's the next time he work or where does he live at. He's talking to the lady. He's like, yo, I'm asking you something. She's like, I can't give you that. Where does he live? Like, he's just repeatedly doing it. It's funny to see, but again, it's also like, I feel like in that moment you'll be like, all right, this nigga's low key tweaking, and let me just do what I got to do. But it's, I don't know. But a nice little thriller, a great thriller, a little cat and mouse type of game. But yeah, very much enjoyable. And I think that's pretty much it, man, for the movies. Oh, I just finished Air today.
Air?
Yeah, the Michael Jordan. I don't want to say a Michael Jordan movie. It's more like a Nike movie. How they signed Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Chris Tucker.
I remember seeing that though.
Yeah, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. I remember it getting shitted on when it came out. Am I bugging? It was like a 50-50 type. I remember some people saying like it was good, and a lot of people were just like, I didn't really fuck with. Like, I remember it had mixed reviews.
I think that was accurate. Mixed reviews when it first launched.
Which I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of inaccuracies. But as for a nigga who doesn't know the history of Nike, this was very much informative.
If you want the real history, yo, you go read that book, Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. That was an amazing book, yo.
That's the creator of Nike, right? Or the owner,
CEO? The creator of Nike.
Nike, yeah. Okay. Not the creator or the CEO? Creator
Creator and CEO,
Okay,
basically,
bet.
you know?
But yeah, this movie was a nice little insight of how, or just everything, bro. How they changed the shoe game. Like again, I just didn't know shit. I didn't know shit. So just hearing about it is pretty.
But then they also like I think I remember now. Like they also like they also don't include a lot of the real shit that happened in real life though in that movie. Like they excluded a lot of stuff though too. I think that was a problem.
But the shit that they did show was it not?
It was okay, but at the same time, like they barely touched the surface on like the real aspects of it. Though,
So is it like similar shit to like the Michael movie? Or they didn't show certain things, but they showed certain. You know what I'm saying? Is it like but they can't show everything in the movie. No, it's not a documentary. It's a movie.
I guess at the same time though, it's like
I'm hearing you.
I think that was probably the problem though. Like they missed out like on a majority of the stuff though too. Because like did they ever talk about the like the spies and like him hiring so like
Who's him?
Like Phil Knight.
Hiring spies for who? For other shoe companies to see what they're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, no. They didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was serious back then, huh? But it was, hey, man, I enjoyed the movie for what it was.
And then Loki, I ain't gonna lie, Loki, Phil Knight actually is a shitty person. Like at times, like,
I don't think he was a great person. I think this movie is more highlighting. I just like Sonny, and I think they did my guy Pete wrong, bro.
Well, first off, Chris Tucker's character wasn't even real in real life though. Like he wasn't. Like they made that person up though.
But towards the end of the movie, when they're showing the credits of everybody, they brought him up.
No, they said that Chris Tucker's person in that movie though, they made him up though just to put him in the movie though to add aspects of that.
So the shit at the end was fake.
Yeah, that's why I think another reason why there's certain shit they didn't like about that too.
All right, yeah, I like Sonny, the main character, and then I like I hope my guy Pete lived a solid life. I hope he got compensated for the shit he came up with, the shoe creator. I hope so, because when they brought up his shit towards the end, saying like, you know, his life, they didn't really say like his net worth, not his net worth, but like what he earned or what. I hope he really.
They probably fleeced him, yo.
I hope not, bro.
Shout
out to my nigga Pete, bro, the nigga who really got into the lab and really did this. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Shout out to Michael's mom. Shout out to black women in general for just holding shit down and, you know, making sure shit's straight. Again, they really changed the game, and I enjoyed the movie. The only thing I didn't like about it, my only dislike about the movie is how they fucking hid Michael's face the whole time. Michael Jordan's face. They just like you couldn't. He's there, but like he's like turned around like purpose. I'm just like, damn, why? I can't show his face.
They didn't have the license for that, man.
Granted, he didn't have to speak. Like maybe the nigga didn't have to speak, but he's like, you guys are like so blatantly try to avoid his face. It pissed me off. It's like, yo, just show them that he's in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It pissed me off. That's the one thing I didn't like. Yo, I don't know if he didn't want. I don't know what it was, but
he probably didn't agree to have his license in the movie.
That shit was
or his representation.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That shit was bullshit. But otherwise than that, though, I enjoyed the movie. Again, informative in my eyes. But I guess I'll do more due diligence on it. You said read that book. What is it called?
Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. That's a memoir by Phil Knight.
That shit's on Spotify audiobooks?
Maybe, but I got the physical copy if you really want to read it though. But
I'll tap in. I'll see.
It was a great book. I remember reading either the end of high school or early college. Yo, I definitely enjoyed it. So I was going through like my sneakerhead era, you know, and I was like just tapped in. I was like, yo, this is a lot of shit you didn't expect. A lot of shit niggas didn't know about. Phil Knight definitely was on some weird sneaky shit. You know what I mean? Hiring spies and all this shit, bro. Niggas was out here, boy.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, no? Them niggas was almost on the. I don't want to say them niggas was failing, but they was failing though.
Niggas on a
They had like on the.
They was in a grimy business world. You know what I mean? They got to do what they can, man. You know, so it is what it is, man.
Indeed, but yeah. As for that, those are the movies I saw. I don't know if I brought up saying the Billie Eilish tour movie. If I did, just real quick. Again, just Billie Eilish's tour on the big screen with some extra scenes, extra interviews, behind the scenes shit. You're supposed to watch it in 3D, but we didn't, and then we should have, because we realized certain stuff would have looked mad cool if we saw it in 3D. But otherwise than that, it was decent though for what it was. And that's all for the movies. For the shows, I'm watching Fight Night. That's the main show I'm watching on Peacock. Shout out to Kevin Hart Productions, all the people in there. And I'm almost done. One more episode, and yeah. Shout out to the Viners who became real actors, Melvin Gregg.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The internet personalities that turned into real actors, yo. So that's what's up.
Shout out to them. And Chloe Bailey did a good job too, in my opinion. I think Samuel L. Jackson scary, but good movie. The plot twist, that shit. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I mean, maybe if I would pay more attention, you could have. But again, when I watch certain stuff, I just like going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good, solid show. Shout out to Peacock. Peacock is a solid service. The only thing that pissed me off about Peacock is how you can't get rid of your you can't remove certain stuff and you continue to watch because Peacock it doesn't stop after the movie. It's gonna keep going on to the next. So like, and that's the thing, you can't remove it. So there's like two, three things in my continue to watch. I don't plan on watching again, and you can't remove it until you finish it.
You can't just jump to the last season and just play
You
it.
could, but it's like, bro, who's doing? And for a movie, I got to forward all the way to the. You know what I'm saying? That's mad. Whoever created that interface, bro, fix that shit. That's ridiculous to me. But yeah, that's all for my movies and shows.
For me, finally updated my letterbox. So
I have to say, yeah, I've been going through it.
Go ahead, tap into the letterbox. The only thing I did them like kind of like back to back, and I started like losing some energy. So like I think maybe that Avatar review might have been rushed. You feel this? It might not be my best rendition of like what I saw at the time. Granted, I also watched it like 5 months ago too, so it's like from what I remember, and I was like losing energy. But nonetheless, everything else though should be up to date. And I did watch a couple good movies though. I seen Attack on Titan in theaters once again, like you mentioned, The Last Attack. Great conclusion to a 10-year saga, and it's like, yo, Attack on Titan really is like the best series ever created, either live action or anime. And it's like I'm gonna stand on that to the test of time because boy, the foreshadowing, the story arc, the character development, like too much shit. Yeah, so shout out Attack on Titan, man. Seeing the Devil Wears Prada 2. Shout out Anne Hathaway, you know what I mean, Meryl Streep.
Yep.
Shout out to the celebrity cameos, yo.
For sure, a lot of them.
Had Carl Anthony Towns in there too, and it's funny I like what they did. They mentioned like, oh yeah, you guys had a great series. You feel me? So it's like they technically didn't mention if they won or lost it because they were still playing,
Yeah.
So it's like they left it up for interpretation. So I caught the little in what they did with that, and it's like I could tell like they spent a lot of movie because like they shot a lot of shit in America and like in New York and then like in other countries like Italy and shit though, and it's like they had a whole bunch of celebrity like real celebrity cameos that had real performances in it, and it's like y'all ain't have to spend that much of a bag, but it's like damn, I get it though, and then like I can only imagine how much y'all paid Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep too, so it's like either way
it's kind of on brand for them to spend that much money because if you like you said, if you watch the first movie like just the theme of the movie is all expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mad fancy.
Right.
Like, yeah.
They got the Dior's, they got the
Right.
Pradas, they got the everything, man. So it definitely was an expensive movie, but like to me, it was just something to watch because I didn't see the first one, and it was like
You went with your girl?
I did go with my girl.
She watched the first one?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, bad.
And I was able to follow the story, you know what I mean? But overall, it was okay, Definitely wasn't bad, but it was just something to watch, Aside from that, though, I also seen. I feel like there's another movie after that I've seen, but like I think before Obsession, there was another movie I seen. I think I'm forgetting, but nonetheless, I did see Obsession recently, and Obsession is probably my number one movie of the year right now. Like low key, I didn't know what to expect because people were just telling me about it though. They're like, "Yo, Obsession is a great movie. Like I highly recommend watching it." I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna go see it. I ain't seen no trailers for it or anything like that. I ain't hear people talk about it besides like the few people in real life that mentioned they seen it. And I was like, all right, let me go see it. Watch that movie, and I was like, boy, that they did their big thing with that because first off, the cast isn't known. Like even like the main girl, I thought was another actress. So like nobody in the cast I knew. So the budget was under $1 million. They said, or it was around $1 million. Already made over $100 million. Crazy. The acting in that, it was just crazy. You know what I mean? Like shout out to Obsession, man. It was a really good horror thriller movie. I highly recommend watching it, man, in theaters because boy, like. Before that, Primate was my number one horror/thriller movie of the year, and like this definitely took that spot to number one easily, yo. Like I think I definitely might actually go see it twice now. Like I think I might go see it again. They did a really good job, man. Like even like, I don't want to spoil nothing, but the actress did a great job, yo. And it's like, great job, man. Great movie, great film, yo. Like
Salute.
Has some eerie parts to it though, where it's like, oh my goodness, little jump scares here and there, yo, and it's just like the movements, yo, like Like, yo, shout out to that movie, man.
Yo, you watched Hereditary, right?
Actually, I never did it.
I'm so scared. I seen the clip. I don't want to. It's too creepy. For, like it's. A lot of people say they watched that movie and then they said they don't be looking at the dark corners of their houses no more. Like I can't. Like it's to the point where it's like I seen the one clip and I'm just saying because it's been around. But
Oh yeah, like that was another thing. Like the dark corners too, because they had elements like that in the movie
see?
too, yo.
Yo.
Oh my goodness, yo. Like that movie was good. It was creepy as fuck too, yo. The movie really is creepy.
See, I heard Hereditary is on some shit like that, but worse. But I seen a clip on Hereditary where granted, I want to know the story and I kind of want to. I just want to watch it because it's so intriguing to me. But that shit it's nuts. So long story short, niggas probably if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But there's a clip of the son. He's walking around in the house, and I think the mom's in the corner, like a dark corner. But granted, it's not the whole setting is not dark. It's like you could tell that the moonlight is out on the outside. So she's in a corner. He's like, mom. She comes out of nowhere. He starts chasing after her. He's running away. He runs up the stairs. She's chasing him after the stairs. Perfect speed. Turns the corner. He turns the corner. He goes up to the attic. Pulls the shit up like the attic has stairs to it. So he climbs up the stairs, pulls it up, and she's almost right there to him, but she misses it. And then I don't know what she did, but like she grabbed onto the attic door, and then you just hear like now it's on to him. He's in the attic, and he's telling like the mom to stop. He's like crying for something, and then you just hear like do like thudding, and then they show her like hanging, like hitting her head on the door, like open the fuck up. That shit look crazy, and I'm like, nah, gang. Like if the movie is like this and then some,
it's definitely. I'm telling you, Obsession is worse than that.
I can't just take your word for that.
I'm telling you right now because they have some really gory scenes where it's like hard to watch. They have some scenes where it's like it's gonna have you like scared to look in the dark corners of rooms. You know, it's gonna have you freaked out to the point where it's like, ain't no fucking way. You know what I mean? Like,
well, we can't, bro, because you know Hereditary has that claim to it. Like Hereditary is like a top horror. So okay. Yeah. So Hereditary.
All I'm saying though, Obsession was a really good movie, and once again, I don't like horror movies, so like this one was definitely a good horror movie though. And it's also like if you ever been in a situation with like a clingy person too, it makes the movie like also
you was almost close to that. Like,
right. It's like you like, oh, I've been around like a clingy person, so like I can see myself. You feel me? And it's like, oh, great that nigga was bugging though. Like there's too many times where it's like, my nigga, you could have got yourself out of the situation. Just say something, nigga. Speak up. You know what I mean? Like
it wasn't mean a man,
right, bro? And it's like, nonetheless, though, great movie, man, for sure.
That's it for the movies and shows.
Yeah. Besides that, movies and shows, because I'm currently watching Beef right now. I did not finish it on the last
season
2 episodes.
2, right?
Yeah, season 2 of Beef.
I gotta tap in.
They upped the ante on this one though, just because it's like in the aspects of like before.
Is it as funny?
No, not as funny. More like they doing more shit that's like illegal.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like. The first one, granted, they was doing illegal shit though, cause like, nigga, like the arson and like they was trying to frame motherfuckers and shit. So I guess that was bad. But then this one is like it's 2 couples now that have beef within each other though, and then on top of that though, it's actually more than 2 couples if I think about it now. But there's just more elements to it though. Is it as good as the first season? I didn't finish it, so I don't want to say that. But like as of right now, it's just different, you know. Like
I was say that, but that's their whole thing, though. They want every season to be like
slightly
a different story.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yeah, definitely got to tap into that.
Yeah,
but you don't need to watch season 1 to watch season 2.
No, definitely
that's what I'm saying. Yes, yep,
definitely.
Salute. That's literally how they did. There's a show I used to watch, bro. Is it called Sinners or The Sinner?
Michael B. Jordan?
No. The Sinner, bro. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2 was different. Like season 1 was about the woman who was suffering with something, and then season 2 was like about a little boy who's suffering with something. Yeah, The Sinner, bro. 4 seasons, a thriller, a crime anthology series. That shit's really good. But anywho, yeah, I got tapped into Beef. Shout out to that.
Yeah. Besides that, though, man, I think that was everything. So.
Salute. Now to reel the people back in. What I want to talk about, I kind of want to talk about like basically what I wrote down in my notes is people are shitty and wonder why their lives are shitty. And it's just like, what the fuck you expect? So granted though, this is just me eavesdropping in on a conversation just from doing my job at the hospital. But long story short, there's a woman there. I'm not gonna say which department, but the woman there I really don't like. Possibly racist, most likely. Who knows? Mad attitude, never says hello, stank face. Just you look miserable. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like a good person. You don't look pleasant. Whatever. Like niggas around. Like I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I just ignore every time I see you. Whatever. Telling her story to her other coworker, talking about her kids and his kids and like what do you call it? Not baby dad. You know what I'm saying? Baby father. She's having problems with this, that, and the third about how the kids do certain stuff with the dad, but they do bullshit over here. It's like, well, what the fuck do you expect? You see what I'm saying? First of all, it doesn't surprise me that that whoever was tied to you is not with you anymore. And the fact that your kids are not treating you worse, but they're doing not bullshit at your house, but they're not treating your house with as much respect as they are with their fathers. Is like, yeah, nigga, good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a shitty person. It is probably that shit probably bros. Your kids could probably tell that. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't surprise me. Is what my whole thing. Like you look miserable. You're living. I don't want to say miserable life, but you're having some issues at home. It sounds about fucking right. Like it's like the puzzle pieces are just put together. So it's just like, hey man, if you're a shitty person, shitty things are gonna happen to you, and that's just that. You see what I'm saying? Like all this shit's connected. I don't think that shit is ever you know what I mean? It's rare when that shit's like you're a shitty person and good things happen to you. Eventually that shit's gonna come back around. And that's just what it is. It kinda almost made me happy to hear that. I almost wanted to chime in and be like, yeah. No, like yeah, like that
add fuel to the fire.
just that,
So you are a shitty person.
like that doesn't surprise me that they're doing that to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they shouldn't wash the dishes at your house. You wash them shits. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear all that. Like as you can handle that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. If you know some shitty people, shitty things are happening to them, maybe tell them to look in the fucking mirror. Tell them to fucking change their ways. That nigga Michael Jackson say it's got to start with the man in the mirror. You got to change the shit within, bro. Well, do you have any thoughts about that? Do you have anything to add on?
I definitely agree that the universe will treat you the way you treat people, man. You know, the way you carry yourself is a reflection of how the people around you and the energy will be bounced off you, if that makes sense. You know, like you giving out that negative, shitty energy, man, you gonna get back negative and shitty energy. You know, like if you're a bad person, bad things gonna happen to you. You know,
Indeed.
So it's like if you live by that golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated, be a good human being with some upstated morals, character, then guess what? The good things gonna happen. And honestly, I definitely do believe that because once again, I know this stuff that happens to certain people. It's like, it kind of does make sense though because you have been a shitty person. You have done shitty things, you know, and it's like shitty things are gonna happen to shitty people though, you know,
Right.
and like good people end up having a good, better life, and it's like that's just how it is, man. You know, like it's not like the world is against you. No, you just have a negative attitude, a shitty personality, and you just be doing some fucked up shit, you know, and then you can't be surprised when the world bounces that shit right back to you, you know?
Bro. And then be the worst when the people don't take accountability. Like they be trying to, is this person? It's just like, hey, is it really? Is it or is it you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you did is a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ever heard like someone's the problem trying to blame it on another person even though they tell you, oh yeah, like this happened. It's like, nah, you sound like you're the problem in the situation, yo.
most likely, I'm pretty sure that hasn't, you know, so I'm pretty sure I've experienced some shit like that. But I'll tell the person though, like, are you sure you think it didn't happen because of this? You sure you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the thing, you know. And I think I've said this before, but I've realized like certain friends don't tell me certain stuff because it's just like you can't slip dumb shit past me. Like I'm gonna ask you some shit that's gonna really make you think about yourself. A lot of people think I be judging them, which is funny because I don't think I do. Well, granted, Sean's is first. He's like, it's okay that you're supposed to judge. You know what I'm saying? Everybody judges
Oh yeah, I
somebody.
was about to say, nigga, you gotta judge people, nigga.
No, right, but when it comes to like my real friend, I'm not talking about some random person telling me some shit. I'm talking about like,
Nigga, I'm gonna judge my friends too, nigga. I have to. As a good friend and a good human being, I have to judge you. Cause once again, if I don't, nigga, I'm just gonna be a yes man.
I think there's two different things. I don't think you have to, because again, nobody likes being judged because it feels like if you're judging me, it feels like you can't have the space to open up. It's more so like I'm not judging you, but it's more so like I'm gonna tell you some shit because I give a fuck about you and I want you to change your ways. I'm not judging you.
So then is that not judging then, or is that being real? Like maybe
real.
So I'm saying maybe the word, like that's what I want to do, but maybe like you niggas don't like the word judging.
You be coming off. You really be judging niggas. Like Sean would really take that and be like, yeah, this is your character, nigga, and I don't fuck with that. And like, I don't even think you offer advice. Sean just be
don't do that.
Okay, let me know.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Let
do
me.
that.
It all depends on who Sean talking to. But at the end of the day, though, it's just like when it comes to my real friends, real family, like, because I think like 3 people close to me have said that, like, oh, I feel like you judge. I'm like, why? I'm not judging because I give a fuck about. There's nothing you could do that's gonna make me. Let me not say that, but there's almost nothing you could do that's gonna make me change how I feel about you. At the end of the day, I give a fuck about you. So it's like, don't not tell me certain stuff because, like, there's too many times where people tell me stories, but they'll say certain shit, leave out certain stuff, and then I'll get to what they're leaving out off the fact I'm just questioning and I'm asking and I'm assuming. But yeah, I didn't want to tell you at first because I thought you would. It's just like,
Yeah,
damn,
like niggas will omit the truth though,
for what?
just so that their side of the story though sounds better though. And it's like, once again, you have to now look at that situation, look at that person. I was like, oh, niggas rather make their side look better though, just so that the truth doesn't come out and it's fully. And it's like,
what are you doing?
You gotta take that now. Like, now that's showing who you are as a person and your character, because you rather look good in the situation in a lie than open up on the truth and to figure out, okay, how do we fix this?
And it's not even like a look good situation. You're just making yourself look less bad. The shit you're doing is already bad, but you're not telling the whole nigga. If you look bad, you look bad. Just tell me everything I know so I can help you out. Is my whole thing. Like, tell me everything that's going on so I can give you the proper advice. You see what I'm saying? You're leaving certain stuff out. And it's just like, so now I'm giving advice off this shit you're telling me, but it's like, again, I'm going to get to the stuff you're leaving out because I'm an inquirer, I'm an inquisitive person, I'm going to ask certain stuff. I'm like, yo, so why didn't you tell me that? Oh, because it's like, damn, bitch.
And then, and once again, I'll go back to this though, right? Like the reason I'm like this now, because somebody made the point for me, and I totally agree with it. Is that everybody judges? Is that I'm not afraid to admit that I judge it, you know? Because you gotta think about it. If you don't judge anybody or judge any person, how do you pick your friends? You know, you just say, oh, this nigga just got out of jail for double or triple murder, homicide. Oh, he could be my friend. He's a good guy. He's a good dude. I don't know about that. He just decapitated 4 babies. I ain't judging though. What? He just commits mass murder. He can still be my friend. He can still be my pal. Come on, bro. We gotta judge. Be honest with yourself, yo. We have to judge people, because once again, though, if you don't judge people, how are you going to discern who's a good person, who's not a good person, or who at least you want to be around though in your circle? You see what I'm saying though? That's it. If you put it in that perspective, niggas be like, you are right though. I do gotta judge people, even though I don't want to admit I judge people. You do gotta do it.
See, Sean went to the furthest extent. This nigga must have shitty friends. They got all mass murderers as friends, all evil people.
I don't. That's why I judge people. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, the examples that Sean, he brought up like far extremes. You know what I'm saying? But I get what Sean's saying in a situation like that. But again, like, yes, people judge, but I don't think I judge. I judge, but it's like I'm not judging in that. Like, niggas think you're judging. It's like, or like niggas think you're judging to be like, oh, you're shitty. Like, they think that's what you're gonna tell them. Oh, you're shitty. You're just a bad. No, nigga, I'm not. That's not where I'm coming from. Nobody's judging this. It's just like, tell me what you did so I can just help out the best way that I can. And it's not really a judgment, because again, there's certain people that are just solidified in your life. Like, you know, it don't matter what you do. Like, you're stamped here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to help you the best way that I can.
I don't know about that.
But again, almost anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say you start doing the wild shit he said. But I'm just saying in general, like, if you're just going through some real life shit and you look bad, it's okay. Like, that shit happens.
Because once again, life happens to everybody, you know? Like, nobody's above the trials and tribulations of life, you know? The ups and downs. Like, shit's going to happen, you know? Can you be honest to yourself? Like, hey, man, I'm fucked up right now, you know? Like, those are the people that, once again, like, you can come to, be like, yo, I'm fucked up right now. And then to be like, yo, you fucked up right now, you gonna get through this, so I got you. That's a good judge of character of like, okay, that's a good person, you know? At the end of the day, it's the fact that you gotta figure out who that is by the people around you, judging what they do, what they don't do, you know? It's part of life, man, you know?
It is. For niggas that know Sean, though, there's a difference between if you say Sean judges you and I'm judging you. Sean really be judging niggas. Like, for real, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a difference. For niggas that know who know, like, niggas know what I'm talking about. Like, Sean... Again, I said it as a joke, but Sean might judge you, really not give advice. He just might leave you with the judgment and be like, all right, nigga, handle it. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Because once again, if niggas say it though, but they can't give it an example where it's like niggas judge it without giving advice though. Like, if I can give advice, I'm gonna give advice though. But sometimes niggas don't want my input though. Because that's another thing. Truth hurts. I'm gonna be honest with niggas too.
No, as he should be. And I was gonna be honest.
I ain't never gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why
I'm trying to think. I think there's one situation where Sean was judging somebody, and he didn't really offer advice. He was just asking questions to know more, and I don't think he offered advice. And if he did, it was very little. Like I don't know.
Niggas want to cut it out and just tell me what it is, then, so I could elaborate on it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Yo, the prime example, yo. Make sure you cut it out so we don't know, so niggas don't know who we talking about. Bro, after that's the problem. That definitely the difference between me and you. Cause once again though, you hear shit like that though, and you cool with it.
No,
bro, you are cool with it though. That's why you ain't judge hard enough.
No,
me, I'm not cool with that.
Niggas was not cool with it. Niggas was never cool with it. It was just like, hey, you gonna do what you're gonna do. Like that's not. I don't want to say not a position. Niggas are not cool with that. I don't agree with it. Nobody agreed with it. But it's more so like it happened so far in the past. It's just like, hey.
And niggas, what advice could I give this nigga, yo? Come on, stop it, yo.
But I'm saying, but when a nigga says, oh, I feel like you're judging me, Sean, you'd be like, nah, you are.
I am. I was definitely.
You said what advice? You can always give advice. Yo, don't do that next time.
Nigga said, oh, don't do what you did.
Next time, just grow from that. I don't know, but
that's a prime example. Yeah, that's definitely the difference between me and you. Because once again, though, I'm not sugarcoating that though. You did.
I don't think nobody sugarcoated it.
But if that's the example you want to give, definitely there definitely is a difference. Cause I'm not cool with that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, yo. Like you did a bad, shitty thing though. You a shitty person for that though. Now, can you redeem yourself? Yes. Once again though, the way how you was moving though, that's just terrible work, yo. Like I gotta see real character development and change. And then you also have a reputation of doing shitty things in the past now that just building up a case to me where it's like, oh damn, like maybe this nigga is just a bad person, yo. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, let me not do too much of like finding out that you even more of a bad person. Let me just distance myself from you, you know? That's how I see it, you know?
Salute.
Which once again though, like
that's one of the few that I have.
That's a great example of like, oh yeah, I could definitely see the difference because once again, I can't let that shit slide. You might be cool with it, I can't.
Again, I'm not cool with it. Never was, but it's just like a. Anywho, yeah, man, don't be shitty, and then wonder why shitty things is happening to you. So yeah. Anything else you got, bro? I don't want to keep going if I can.
Nah, I mean, back to something else I want to talk about. Let me pull up my notes. Give me a second.
Any world news? Is there any world news? Trump, did this shit happen at the White House? A shooting happened at the White House?
Yesterday night, or yesterday day, there was like 20 to 30 shots they said they heard outside of the White House apparently. Granted, is it staged? Is it fraudulent? I don't know, man. Because once again, like even the White House, it was the dinner, right? They had when they actually had the CCTV camera footage of the assailant running through the White House of metal detectors and
I know, nobody reacted, right?
Bro, this is real fraudulent activity, yo. Like, there's no way all these trained Secret Service personnel is gonna allow somebody with a gun just to run right past them, point blank range, right? Run right through the metal detectors and just like even there's also a clip though where it looks like the dude is going into the room.
He held the dog back, right?
Not even held the dog. It's about like it looks like the dude like opened the door for him to like allow him to go into the room, like the actual shooter itself, though, right? And you could clearly see what he got on him and what he has with him. So it's like it looks like an inside job. You feel me? And it's like they're getting so sloppy. It's the point where it's like they put this shit out there to see what they could get away with, in my opinion, you know? Like, because if that footage was out there, why even release it to the public if y'all was sloppy with it, you know? Same thing with them talking about the aliens now, and same thing with the files being redacted of, like, the government knowing they did certain shit, though, and the CIA committing certain operations against the general public. It's like they do it and then let people know, like, hey, we did this, though. Are they going to be smart enough to pick it up? Are they going to be smart enough to do some due diligence and do some more research behind it? I don't know, man. They just play with us right in our face, which is the craziest part, though. You know, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. It really is. What they should be worried about is the fact that them gas prices still not going down. You know, the war is still popping off. You feel me? Stock market is going up and down, yo. Did niggas look at the AMD stocks, yo, and the Nvidia stocks? I hope niggas tapped in, yo, because them shits went crazy, yo.
Again? Or are you talking about from? I looked at it the other day.
Going stupid, yo.
I didn't cop more.
So stupid, yo. But nonetheless, though,
budget is tight. I ain't gonna lie.
Understandable. But nonetheless, though, it's just more bullshit happening every day, man. You know, like the media is telling you more and more lies every single day, and it's like, what do niggas believe, man? You know, but it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is.
That wasn't the topic you had to bring up, right? I feel like I just used that as like a little
No,
transitional
it
topic.
was not. Damn, so about a while ago. Did niggas ever talk about the human modular biotech stuff?
No, doesn't sound familiar.
Or the FDA rebranding the artificial dyes and stuff either?
No.
So this was a while ago though. But basically with the this goes back to the government lying to niggas though and doing more bullshit behind closed doors. So the FDA also started doing like rebrands because they started saying like this was gonna be the year where they stopped putting like red 40 and like blue 2 and like yellow like 3 inside of like foods and shit like that though.
Yeah.
But what they did now, right, is they rebranded it and relabeled it though. So it would be like beet juice extract though or something like that. But then in the beet juice extract there's actually no beets in it though. You know, the way they got around it though, they synthesized something from beet juice though, which is all inside of a lab though. It's all artificial still, right? But the fact that it was synthesized from something that was real though, they can get away with calling it though, but it's still an artificial lab made like dye though, you know? So they've done it though with everything just to bypass the fact that it's like a red 40 or a blue something or like a yellow X, Y, and Z, but it's still artificial synthesized chemicals being put into the food though, which is something that niggas now have to worry about because like now they're using buzzwords to make it seem like, oh, this is all natural, this is all X, Y, and Z, but it's not though, you know. On top of that though, like the shit I sent you about the lab grown chocolate that niggas is now making now. So like it's all these big corporate companies now not even using real cocoa powder or you're using real cacao, you know, like they're using synthetically made chocolate now in these big chocolate brands like Oreo, Lindor, Kit Kat, you know, and it's like this is going on from now until the rest of the time now. So it's like you buying synthetic chocolate now,
I thought I told you not to bring up the Linder problem.
bro. Yeah, it's your people, man. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
gotta go out there and straighten what's going on with the chocolate community. What the
it's
fuck?
once again it goes back to the fact that like the government is trying to get niggas off of real shit though, like real whole food, and it's crazy to me because like you're slowly poisoning the society that's gonna give them cancer, so that now you can hook them on pharmaceutical drugs, so you can start pushing more drugs to people, pushing more cancer research or cancer medication now, and it's like you get them hooked on everything on every aspect though. Like you get them sick, and then you sell them a cure, and then you sell them the disease, and then it goes back to selling them more poison to get better, and it's like it's all a cycle to get niggas out of their pockets, yo. It's sad, man. It really is. Every aspect you turn, it's more corruption to it, though. You know, and it's just to me, it's too much, yo. It's just too much corruption anywhere you go now. You know,
It's really unfortunate.
it really is, man. It really is. Like even with the meat industry now too, because like they're trying to get niggas off of like beef, you know, because
Trying to get niggas off beef.
like stop eating like beef and like real whole foods again, you know, because once again whole foods is good for you, you know.
Yeah.
But then they trying to have niggas have like lab or cell cultured or cell curated meat basically, where it's all lab grown meat, you know. And once again, Alex Jones talked about this though a while ago, and it's crazy the fact that like niggas try to discount Alex Jones, but Alex Jones, like, I ain't gonna say a prophet though, but he was definitely like a nigga that was a far ahead of like ahead of the curve. You feel me? Talking about this shit 10 years ago, you know. And everything he said, it really is coming to real life, to the forefront, you know. Where Bill Gates is now like his company has created like cancerous cells that basically you take a cancer cell, which is just like an overgrowth of a normal cell. That's what cancer is, right? And they've taken that and been able to adapt that into like a beef cell or like a lamb cell, right? So now it's just like you can put it in the vat, and now it's like an overgrowth of like beef or like or like lamb or like chicken or something, right? And it's all grown into like a vat or like a scientific lab basically, right? Where you have a almost an unlimited supply of like fake beef, fake chicken, or
And it started with the cancer cell.
exactly.
Ugh.
So they genetically modified it though, right? So now they could use it and just add another component of whatever other animal product they want to it, so that now it regrows those type of cells, you know, and then they're gonna put it in their food and they're gonna sell it to people. And then once that breaks up in your stomach acid, though, that cancerous cell is not gonna be your body, and people don't realize that now. 10, 15 years down the line, now everybody got colon cancer and they surprised why, you know?
Right.
So like that's the big thing where it's like, yo, it's sad, man, that like every single avenue, once again, they trying to fuck with the people, they trying to get niggas sick, and it's like all for a profit, man, you know, all to make they pockets larger, you know what I mean? Maybe it's to decrease the human population too. Maybe they trying to kill two birds with one stone, you know? Get some more money in their pockets, lower the population, get people more sick, get them hooked on drugs, you know? It's too many avenues for them to get rich and us to just be like, damn, man, like we paying for our own demise. So,
Speaking about the cancer shit, bro, you saw how the Trump administration got rid of the honeybee foundation or the bee something because they found out bee venom could cure.
certain cancer cells.
Yeah, so there's like fucking now that whole shit is just gone now.
Once again, I'm not surprised because once again, the biggest thing is they want to keep niggas sick. They want to keep the humans unhealthy. You know, they want to keep them slow, lethargic. Because if you're slow, lethargic, and weak, they could depend on someone else to take care of you, and that's what they want, man. They want everybody dependent on the big pharma, big government, and them to just be mindless, lazy drones, man.
That shit's insane to me. You said something else I wanted to tap into, but I didn't want to divert from it. Hopefully it comes back to me. But yeah, that bee viper shit. Oh, kind of with the food shit, bro. I've been hearing a lot of shit about maybe I brought it up last time too, but the fasting thing, like you're not supposed to be saw a video where it's like, yo, you're not that whole system where it's like, oh, you're supposed to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That shit is just that shit is not healthy at all.
Well, the fact that like breakfast in general though was created by what, like the Rockefellers, right? Just so they could sell breakfast cereals to people and like the kids and everything though. Like that's definitely a thing though, you know. Once again, do your research on that, man. You know, even if you take it back to like the simple like hunter gatherer style of human beings at one point in time, right? We was never sitting there and just
eating like that.
Eating, yo, till we was full, you know? Like, we was on the hunt, you feel me? We was eating to survive. Now niggas eat because they bored. Now niggas eat for content. Now niggas eat just because they can. Niggas have snacks. Niggas eat just to snack. Like, what? Niggas don't even have full meals. Niggas have snacks.
So maybe we did bring it up because I was saying how like the whole I forgot what type of fasting it's called, but it's like, yo, if you don't eat for 72 hours, you start growing them stem cells.
Intermediate fasting, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Intermediate fasting, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I told DJ, I was like, yo, one of the weekends where I'm off, I do want to try it. I do want to try going 72 hours without eating. But they said you could drink water and then drink raw ass coffee, like black coffee. Like those things won't affect you. But once you take a sip of anything else or take a bite, it's gonna fuck up the cycle. So I definitely do want to try it. And then obviously when you're coming from fasting, you can't eat heavy because your stomach's shrinking. So you gotta like take it light. You know what I'm saying? When you come back. But if I were to try it, I would have to do it I would have to start Friday morning so I could eat again Monday, yeah. 72 hours. And I think I could do it, honestly.
Well, think about it. The human body can once again go 3 weeks without food, you know?
Like if I really had to, right?
Exactly. So it's like your body can physically do it, though, you know? Are you want to take...
It's a mindset thing.
Exactly. Are you want to take that your mind to that level, to that point of like, okay... Even though like it's physically saying like, oh, I might be hungry, you might not even be hungry. It's just like your body just telling you like, yo, you need some type of stimuli. You know what I mean? Like you're bored, you haven't done anything in a while. Let's go eat. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing. Like some of these people, like the reason people are so overweight though is because they just be snacking or just eating just to eat because the niggas is bored or niggas are just thirsty.
Like, niggas make it a routine where if they're watching something, they gotta eat something.
Right. And it's like once again, they come back to like the stimuli. Like niggas is a dog, yo. Like once again, like you're so conditioned to do something at a certain time though, or because something else though, that now you be eating whenever you're not hungry, or just because like you're in a certain area at a certain time that's like, oh yeah, and like I have to eat, and niggas don't even be hungry for real, you know? Right. And just like you gotta know yourself and know your mind to be like, damn, am I really eating or am I about to eat because I'm actually hungry though? Or is just like, damn, I'm bored or I'm thirsty, or it's like this is normally the time I would eat though, but I'm not even hungry, you know? Shit like that, man. It's like it's crazy, man. It really is crazy.
Definitely is, bro. The more you know. The more you know, for sure, real.
Man. Another thing I want to talk about too, yo, like this goes back to like the AI portion of it though, and like the robotics of it. There was a humanoid robot that just took Like it surpassed a human by sorting like packages and boxes.
Oh, I saw that
though.
because the dude had to take a bathroom break, right?
Exactly. And it's like now
Yeah.
at this point we basically have robots that are able to do a human's job faster than real humans. And it's like this is just the tip of the iceberg once again because it's just more incentive now for companies to like fuck it. If we can get some more robots in here, right? We don't gotta pay humans. Be hiring these robots. Fuck it, man. And it's like it's gonna get bad to worse because at this point everybody's gonna get to the mentality of like, yo, it's gonna be us versus the machines on some real dystopian like, damn, like the robot really just took my job, you know? Like imagine that niggas like, yo, like I'm sorry, we gotta cut everybody, we gotta cut 50% of the workforce, you know what I mean? Because they're hiring some new robot androids to come in and just do your jobs, man. It's more efficient.
So in that situation, because I already know the solution I would do. If they have to cut half of their workforce, 50%, because they're replacing them with robots, what should the other 50% do, in your opinion?
You saying that the people that didn't get cut though?
Yeah.
Once again, it's gonna be hard because like in solitude, everybody should be like, "Now we all walking out, we all leaving,"
Easily.
you know.
That's what we have to
But then
do.
the problem comes down like that 50% is gonna be like, "Yo, I need my job. I
No,
can't get
you
another job.
don't.
I got kids to feed." Come once again, it's easy for us though. Like I remember talking about this before. Like it's easy for me and you to say, "Fuck it, we not gonna show up to work. We not gonna do X, Y, Z," because at the end of the day, like we don't
don't
got
have
kids.
kids.
We don't got other lives to worry about. You know what I mean? We don't have like a paycheck that's gonna depend on. We don't have other lives depending on my paycheck right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, me and you, fuck it, we could rough it out for a couple weeks though. But it's like, imagine you got a newborn baby, you got a young kid under 5. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that, which is like it puts people in a weird position where it's like, now I'm really a slave to the machine, you know, or I'm a slave to the system because like, without the system, I'm lost, and it's like it's fucked up. But that's a lot of people's reality.
You gotta fight, though. Tatakai, you gotta
Right,
fight.
right,
Nigga.
fight, man. But I mean, I understand why some people don't, though. You know, it's hard to bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean? If it's also feeding you, but then shooting other people, it's like slavery, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's like slavery for real, yo. Modern day slavery, man.
Scary out here, man. Do your research, learn some shit. Be more healthy, man. Health is wealth, for sure.
Another thing I wanted to mention too, because this was one of the other things I wanted to talk about, the human modular biotech they started implementing now. So basically, like they have like humanoid tissue in the human cells, basically like with muscle fibers integrated now with like modular technology, right? So basically, I could have swore I talked about it, but it's like the prototype they showed. It was like something like the size of like a frog, right? Where it had like human muscles and like human tissue wrapped around like a bioskeleton of like something that's like moving or something that's like flipping its arms or like legs. You feel me? Mind you, this is like the scale of a frog though, you know? And they were able to connect it to like a head and connect it to like a heart, connect it to like a mock liver or something. But it's basically all robotic though. You see what I'm saying? That like it's not human, it's all synthetic and it's all robotic though, but it's able to do the muscle contractions, the breathing, the pulsating of like the firing of like the nervous system, everything though, right? But it's all robotic though. You see what I'm saying though? So they're able to now implement human tissue, right? Human muscles, human nerve cells into robotics, and it's like, what are we doing now, man? We making fake human cells,
what?
and then implement it into robots. So now we have humanoid robotic hybrids now. Like this is damn near synthetics, right? This is what they talk about in Alien. Like we are in the early stages of synthetics.
The synthetics AI.
Come on now. So then once again, it's all gonna be implemented together now. Because now if they got the human tissue into the robotics now, they're gonna add the AI into it now. So then the AI robotic synthetics have now a mind of its own that could work like a human being, move like a human being.
Yeah, what?
Like, and it's like this has been around though. Like even in China, they had the robots that could play basketball. They had the robots that could fight. They got the robots that could do X, Y, and Z.
Perform and shit.
Exactly. And now that you got robots that could do the work now of humans faster than human beings now, and now you can have the tissue of a human being now on top of a robot. It's gonna be lifelike robot that looks like a human being that can move like a human being. Come on, bro. And then add the AI of like a Claude or like a Chat GPT, and it's gonna be able to talk and speak and stuff. Bro, we doing some unspeakable stuff. Like we really
Niggas-
trying to play God now.
I'm about to say niggas is playing God.
Come on, man. It's
They're
like
trying to be God.
when are we gonna draw the line? Like enough is enough, though. Like when is
I don't
that's the
think
thing?
that's-
When are we gonna really hit the okay? Now we've gone too far because I think we basically at that point now.
Is that up to us? I don't think so, bro.
Okay, so when is a society like me and you gonna be like, yo, this
Once you
has to
start
stop?
seeing it.
Once you see them walking around the street,
Yeah, like once you start like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Once we see, if they're just staying in the lab for now to get tested on, niggas just see it online. Niggas is like playing it off like it's cool, but once they start releasing the shit into the public,
so
and
like
niggas
once they
is
have the
like,
synthetics walking around the street, that's what niggas gonna be like, fuck
I
it.
think niggas is like, okay, like at least I would hope that's the case. I would hope that's the case.
What are you doing if you see a synthetic on the street?
I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Probably just walk past it. But I'm looking like, yo, you see that? Like niggas see that? You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's me. Yo, that wasn't a real person. Was it?
And then there's people out here giving their likeness away to the AI now. So then now they got people that's stealing people's faces.
Imagine it looks like somebody you know. Whoa. Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like if I first seen it, it would have been like you kind of just gotta observe and be like, what the fuck? But now if you go into a store and you see like multiple like the store is damn near running on like there's a community. Don't let there be a community of shit. Like, yo, we gotta keep this community is for what?
Synthetics only.
All right, bro. But how you get rid of them? You just destroy them? So now you starting to fight like a
That's what
yeah, I don't know. I don't
so
know.
now this is we had a Terminator situation now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
This is pre-Terminator. This is before Skynet. This is pre-Skynet era. We're living in it right now, yo. We are literally about to have synthetics walking around.
Chill, bro. You're speaking into existence, shit, bro.
Bro, but it's not speaking into
Yeah,
existence
no.
if it's already happening, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, remember, this is the last year before they had the robots every year walking around.
Yeah.
Like, those robots are the Optimus, the Neo, those robots are already out now. You can't deny it.
The Optimus and the, what are you talking about?
Those are the robot, like, android helpers.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah,
Like, those are already out now. So it's like, this is it, man. Like, enjoy it, because now they're going to be here every year. They're going to get better and better and better until before you know it, we got synthetics or we got iRobots.
No. Yo, iRobots is crazy.
Hit you with the no. I'm not doing that.
Yo, chill.
What happens if your synthetic stop being obedient, yo?
You'll be fucked.
What if that nigga really got that strength, nigga, to punch you through a wall?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you're fucked. You can't really fuck with that nigga. I think the worst thing would be if like they get a hold of you. They could like I don't want to get captured like that. Like don't hold me down, and you could like just break my shit because your grip is so strong.
Right, bro. And then the police find you. Oh, I don't know what happened. The synthetic looking at you. They just look at the police.
The police are gonna be pushing.
I was
shit.
I was on charge. I was on charge.
Right. Ugh, that's gross. We finna monitor the shit, see what's going on. It is a scary sight though. Scary to hear about.
And then another thing that happened, man, Palantir got open sourced, man. Apparently some hackers got into the Palantir system. And for people that don't know, Palantir is like the surveillance system that basically the government outsourced and like has control over. I think it's like 20,000 like satellites and like cameras and CCTV camera footage. So it's like they were able to like go into it basically and see in real time though, like all these cameras, all these satellites, and all this footage of like.
I've never seen that.
And it's like it's crazy because once again, this technology is already out there though, right? And it's like it's that easy where it could be hacked into, and now it's abused by the wrong people. So people's looking at people's cribs, people's surveillance system, people's out here doing God knows what with it. You know, it's just like we really going into a weird digital era where everything's being hyper monitored, hyper secured, and it's like it's bad, man. It's bad, yo. Like we really going into a dark time, man. You know, niggas can't do nothing without being monitored or watched. Robots walking around, AI's taking over, less and less jobs. They poisoning the people. It's just shitty. It just it just sounds so shitty, man. You know, do better, yo. Do better.
Random drones in the sky all of a sudden. We're playing volleyball, we see a drone up in the sky. There's probably somebody controlling it, but still.
That's how a drone was playing?
Yeah. Little tiny one over ESU shit's mad high.
And then Israel's coming out with the iPhone 17e. They outsourced the company to
What
make
the E stand for? Eliminate?
explosives. Explosive EMT.
iPhones.
I hope y'all know. Don't get that new iPhone 17, man.
Oh,
Because the same way
shit.
that they had put those bombs in those beepers, yo. What you expect, yo? Who's to say they can't do that to the new iPhone, yo? And before you know, we got iPhones exploding in niggas' pockets, yo.
Chill, bro.
I'm just letting niggas know. Be mindful, yo. Watch out. Watch out, man.
Yeah, shit's nuts. Shit is definitely nuts.
It's spooky. It's scary, man.
Indeed.
Like, I don't want to go to a dystopian world right now. Like, I don't want to head into that threshold, yo. But then at the same time, niggas also be like, yo, we might as well just end it all, yo. Start fresh, you know what I mean?
Hey.
So you want that. You want the
I didn't
dystopian
say
world,
I
yo.
want.
Yo, you say you want end it all, bro. They even kill all the bad people, too. End it
So
all.
you would rather deal with the bullshit that's going on now?
I'm saying the dystopian world's going to happen before they end it all. You know what I mean? So we got to go through the dystopian shit first before niggas uprise and be
I
like,
don't think I'll be here for that. you know how bad it has to get bad real fast for us to even get to that point. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ooh.
And that's not going to take a year or two, nigga. It's going to be like 25 plus years of suffering at first.
Right, exactly my point. So
So now niggas got to suffer for 25 years first?
I won't. Niggas know how I'm gonna get when it shit
Day
gets
one,
tough.
you out?
No, not that. Not that. But niggas know how I get. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be. It ain't that serious over here. It's not.
You not going to join the robot resistance?
Nah, bro. What are you doing? I mean,
Oh,
robot
man.
resistance?
Yeah, bro.
Well,
Against the AI.
if it's a genuine fight, like if we could win, that's like if it's like a winnable situation, like yo, you guys could actually possibly win this, then cool. But if
How would you know that, though? Like, right now, if the AI starts taking over
Well,
right
first
now.
of all, I won't be in the first, I won't be the first battalion. You know what I'm saying? I won't be like the first niggas to be on the round. Like, yeah, like first, nah, I'm gonna sit back a little bit.
You go
monitor the shit, and it's just like,
what you
all
mean
right,
monitor this shit? What you gonna do? You gonna stay in the crib?
bro, just like it's like Attack on Titan. Niggas gonna be inside the wall. Some niggas gonna be outside of it. Some niggas want to see what it's like out there. Go ahead and see. Now if they come back, all right, it's a successful battle. We're here to recruit more. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe.
Oh, you will be the second wave.
Maybe. You know what I mean? It all depends.
So the first wave come back and they're like, oh, everybody got murked. We lost everybody. We need a second round of people for more recon now.
Then figure it out, nigga. Figure it out. Start a draft. Do what you got to do.
That's the
figure
problem.
it
Nobody
out.
would have died for the cause, though, right? Everybody would have helped out the rebellion, but nobody would have been the first nigga or second wave of niggas to die.
For that cause, no.
Nigga, the cause is humanity. The cause is still humanity. When
But
shit hits south, nigga, it's gonna be us against everybody else. It's gonna be us against the robots, us against the elites.
See, I mean, I guess it was against the elites too in that thing. The elites were sitting back a little bit. They were until like the very last end, so they couldn't. Them niggas figure it out, bro. Figure it out, bro. Figure it out. I ain't gonna. That's the thing. I'm never willingly fighting for this country, and I'm gonna say that flat out. Like that's just it is what it is. Like I'm not. Like at that point, would it even be an American thing? Who knows? You see what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't it be an American thing? Would it just be like, nah, this is just now everybody's cool now? That's what they say. We need something else to like just to steer our focus. Instead of it being us against each other, it's gonna be like, okay, let's put that bullshit aside and worry about this shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Another topic that I had, which is on some light shit. Shout out to the women who be contradicting themselves, yo. Main woman of topic for this topic is India Love, bro. 1 week, she's saying how she wants to find a man because she's in her 30s. That's not a third. She don't want to be like single this whole time. She want to settle down. Then the next week, she's saying boastfully, you know what I'm saying that, oh, if a man don't treat me right, whatever, I'm on to the next. Like I could easily move on. You know, I could easily find somebody else. I can move on quick just like that. And I'm thinking maybe that mindset is why you're not finding a man. The way you talk like the moment one shit happens, you're just moving on to the next. Maybe that's why. You don't value shit. Let me not say woman, but you're not valuing shit at that point. The moment shit goes wrong, well, I could just find next, just like that. Boastfully, you're not even trying to like say like worst comes to worst, I can find the next. You're like boastfully saying like, let a nigga do me, I'm on to that. All right, just the other week you saying you wanted to be married, niggas. You think niggas want to hear that? Y'all go through an argument, you gonna go into the next. Like, you see what I'm saying? What?
Hey man,
That shit don't add up at all.
I think the problem stems from like modern day feminism, like literally destroyed like the mindset of a lot of women, yo. The fact that they pushed that, it really corrupted a lot of minds of young women, yo. The fact that, oh yeah, you don't need a man, you're Miss Independent, you can do bad all by yourself, X, Y, and Z. You don't need a man for X, Y, and Z support or anything. It's like we're human beings, yo. Like literally, to be a human being, you gotta rely on other people for survival, though.
We need each other.
We need each other, though. You need a person, you need a community around you. Once again, like you to think that you don't need a person is ignorant, you know?
Right.
So it's like with that mentality, though, you will be by yourself. You definitely will. If you say you don't need a man, guess what? You're going to be in a situation where now you're by yourself, though, because you at least shut out all the men that's been trying to be good to you or in your life that have wanted better for you. But at the same time, you're like, nah, I don't need a man, X, Y, Z. I can do it by myself.
It's not even saying like you want to be by yourself. It's the fact that you're just saying like I can go to the next like that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to just talk about like feminism
okay,
as a whole, though, you know, because it just corrupted the idea, though, you know. And then like even the idea of feminism was created just so that they can get women in the workforce, though, because like before, like traditionally, women weren't working; they were at home, they were caretakers, you know.
Right, yeah.
They were raising the kids, they were educating the kids, you know what I mean. They were
Keeping the house clean.
I mean, that was part of the
Caretaking.
caretaking, you know.
Housekeepers.
This nigga, yo.
No?
This nigga, yo.
My fault.
Why you trying to do it like that? Why you
My
trying to spend
fault. I thought we were just listening to shit that they did.
They were taking care of the home. They were raising the children.
There you go.
They were educating the children. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they were doing stuff though for the betterment of society, you know? And now it took away from the fact that like, okay, now we're gonna have women in the workforce. So now not only they tax the father, but they tax the mother now. So now they're getting more money from taxes. No one is raising your kids now. So now the government has to raise your kids. It was all a plot and it was a ploy, yo. So it's like people don't realize that though. They just see it as like, oh no, like it's women empowerment though. But then it's also like they're pushing the narrative of now like, oh yeah, you could be provocative, you could be sexy, you can go around and be promiscuous, you could do X, Y, Z, and at the same time it's just destroying the community now. You know what I mean? Like the women empowerment movement though has done worse for women's rights and women's longevity than anything, yo.
I don't know about that.
Bro, you think the hot girl, sexy girl era,
But that's not the only type of woman empowerment there is, though.
But that's the main type of woman empowerment that's being pushed right now, though, is it not? The city girls and the like you don't need a man, like that's the type of
I
content
don't
that's
think woman is jacking city girls like that. That's still happening? I have yet to see it.
But do you remember that era when that was
I do, but
a
that
big
was-
thing though? So then, don't act like it didn't exist now.
No, it did.
But so then that once again that mentality, that mindset though, right, definitely corrupted a lot of women though. To like, okay, they rewired their brains to think a certain type of way though. You see what I'm saying? Even the fact that they got away with rewiring certain people, now that generation is going to pass on that same message to the other generation, and that's all they want though. The fact that they have enough corrupt minds now, and some people that are so easily influenced, though, it's going to be passed on to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And that's all.
Well, not all women are dumb, but I'm
exactly. Not we're not talking about all women. I'm just talking about the exception of the fact that like some of them are easily influenced by what they see. Same thing with men. It goes to all people. A lot of people are just easily influenced by what they see on TV, the media, and that's why they do certain dumb shit. Though you feel me? It's sad, but at the same time though, they wanted that shit to happen. Though they wanted the destruction. You know. That's why they pushing all the fucking provocative, the damaging culture and music and lifestyle, because once again they want us to kill ourselves, man. They want us to destroy our community.
You know, it's funny you said people see shit online and replicate it this and the third, because again, I'm not bringing up Buddy's name, but Buddy got arrested finally. Nigga facing what? He's on 1.2 million.
I think we was arrested last time we talked about it.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it up. I should have.
No, we didn't. We definitely talked about it.
No, we didn't bring it up with Mitch. Did we?
We talked about we definitely talked about it. That's we definitely talked about it 100%. You said it was gonna be your first and last time talking about it.
But that was not the episode with Mitch.
No,
that's my whole point.
It was episode me and you though, but that was the last.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I should have brought it up again because I think when Mitch was on there, that's when he we could have talked about the fact that he got arrested and shit like that, but. Regardless, though, Buddy got arrested, 1.2 million bond. The judge is not playing with him. He's facing what? I forget how many years, but he's facing a good amount of years, and he's on a gag order. He can't talk about the shit. If he is released, he got to be on like an ankle monitor. He can't do nothing. Blah 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 blah. But I'm saying that the effect is trickling down where white folks think they can go around doing what he did, but niggas is putting hands on them niggas, respectfully so. And you got dumb niggas like fucking So and then these niggas again, I don't like talking about them, but they're just fucking idiots. But Myron Gaines and Sneeko, they're saying how like, oh, black people shouldn't get offended by a word. You know, it's just a word. Folks reacting to the N word is just showing that you guys are actually that. But at the same time, they're saying how like, oh, but you can't call me this though because it's offensive and words have meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like Myron is saying, oh, you can't. Granted, I'm not gonna repeat it because I don't know what it means, but you can't call him a certain word. It starts with an M. It rhymes with mustard. You can't call them that for some reason. I don't know why. If somebody calls me that in person, I'm gonna punch them in the face. I'm gonna knock them the fuck out. I wish I seen that nigga. I would have an ignorant moment where I don't know what that means, but I would call him that just to get him hot. Me personally, just like if I really saw him, like I would just do it on some ignorant shit. I have no idea what that means.
So you gonna fall victim to the same thing they doing to us?
I have. Well, granted. Just to see, I just said ignorant. I just said I'm gonna have an ignorant moment because you gotta call niggas out like that because you told us not to react to the N word. All right, best I'm gonna call you this word.
So instead of being better to them, you gonna fall victim to
that's the thing. We always want to say let's not, bro. Let's see if that nigga's really. Call him out, bro. Let me call him by his name. See what he's gonna do about it. All right, dumb nigga. Now you see what we're talking about. Sometimes you gotta make. And I've talked about this before, like maybe like 2-3 years ago. Sometimes you gotta put niggas what they've been through just to be like, yo, don't fuck with me again. Don't like. You have to do certain shit so people could be like, okay, like this is how it feels. Like, let me just chill. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. You can't always be the bigger person, yo. Let me take you down here with me. Let's rumble a little bit so now you can be like, all right, and then we could both come out of here like as great people. You know what I'm saying? If that happens, if you have that effect, but yeah, no, I would have an ignorant moment if I saw that nigga. I'll call him that name and whatever. And I forgot what Sneeko said, but it's like, why does everybody have a certain thing, but then when it comes to African Americans, it's like, oh, but y'all should just relax, though. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be no pushover, no stepper. But fuck y'all. Y'all talking about y'all can't react to the N word, but y'all got certain words that you can react to. Fuck that. Like I'm on that type of time. I'm not with the let's be better. No, put hands on niggas, bro. Call them out. Let's see what's really cracking, bro. Sometimes you got to do that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We can't just. The fuck? What are we talking about? I don't know. You're not tired of that? You're not just tired of always being a bigger person? That doesn't bother you or something like that? That shit happens on every facet. No matter what happens, you can't call this community that. You can't call this community this. But when it comes to blacks, like it's all, like you guys should just chill. Like really, you guys been doing. You know, I don't know. It's always something with us. Always an excuse. I'm not with that shit. Me personally, I'm not. Certain situations, cool.
I mean, I said it before, yo. I think I left the people with it. Like if you always being a bigger person. Maybe you just in a room full of small people, yo. You know? That's what it comes down to, honestly, you know? But I definitely get your frustration, you know? Don't get me wrong, man. Like, niggas been through enough shit to where I'll be like, yo, it's a fucked up world. It's a fucked up predicament. You know what I mean? Niggas treating us like shit, you know? Like, I get it, man. I definitely do. At the same time, though, right? Like, we got to move tactical with it, you know? We got to move accordingly to it, you know? But... once again, man, shit gonna work out, man. You know, all powers that be, you know, the universe, God, it's gonna make sense at the end, you know.
Salute.
But that being said, man, we gonna leave the people with something, man.
Yeah, I feel like I had something. I forgot it. I should have wrote it down. I definitely thought about it in the beginning of the episode. I should have wrote it down. I'm gonna leave the people with pretty sure we said this before, but take a look in the mirror, bro.
I'm looking at
Take a look
the
in the mirror
man in the
and
mirror.
and don't contradict yourself, bro. Don't contradict yourself. When the contradictions do happen, but don't blatantly contradict. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? Don't contradict yourself. Don't be a walking contradiction. Isn't that an episode title?
I don't think so. I'm hearing though. Don't be no walking contradiction. What's up? Don't be no walking paradox. Shout out to the creator. But for me, man, lead the people with. Damn, I'm just. How do I say this appropriately though?
So what's the inappropriate way?
What I'm leaving the people with: be more conscious in your actions to other people and what you do to other people, yo. Because what you might do to someone else, if they do it to you, you might not like it. So be very conscious in the way you treat people and the way you carry yourself towards other people.
That's kind of similar to what I just said, bro.
Is it really?
Not my leaving the people with, but the point where I say how like niggas could call us the N word, but if we call us something back, they're gonna take offense. Now you fucking know what it's like, dummy.
Exactly. So
now you know what it's like, idiot. Yeah.
Exactly. With that being said, though, man, thank you for tuning in for another episode of the FLn'C podcast.
Hold on, bro. We forgot to bring up music. I just got to bring up two.
We already
albums.
talked about music.
You talk about movies.
Well, niggas ain't watch no music. Niggas ain't listen to music.
Watch music. The two albums I want to bring up for the music, bro. FLn'C, LK99. Great music. Great little funk album. That shit puts you in a great mood. If you're feeling down or if you're feeling good and you want some like real groovy, real instrumental shit, peep that. And then damn it. What's the other album? There's another. Oh, Choker. My God, Choker came back after like a 5-6 year hiatus. Amazing work. Sounds pretty good album. Again, I don't like putting niggas in boxes, but he's in the same bubble as Frank Ocean. Good fucking music.
You love
man.
saying everybody sound like Frank Ocean, yo.
Who did I say I sound like Frank Ocean? Choke. I probably brought up Choker before, niggas.
You said Brewcell, yo.
I said Bruce sounds like Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Certain songs, that one song.
Bro.
But no, Bruce. No, I'm not gonna say Brewcell. His whole thing is Frank Ocean because there's that Who Do You Love song reminds me of Mike a little bit. That abstract rap. But yeah, Choker, FLn'C, and yeah, those two albums. I definitely want to show light to those. So go peep that. The Choker album is called Heaven What? Heaven Ain't Sold. And then again, FLn'C, LK99. Amazing work.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
For me, Brewcell, I did tap into his catalog, you know. Shout out to Brewcell, man. Definitely some good songs in there. Who Do You Love song, I think is up there. The World 1 and 2. I think I fuck with that too. A new artist I listened to, shout out to Chance the Rapper, yo. Hurricane Wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
He put me on because they had the little tape together, yo. And I ain't gonna lie, he got some fire shit though. The one song, Giannis, I didn't know that was him.
I don't know if we're talking about the same song.
I'm gonna play for you after, but I didn't know that was him though. So like I heard that one song before. I was like, oh, that is tough though. But shout out to Hurricane Wisdom. Vince Staples has a new album coming out.
Yeah.
So I listened to 2 songs on that, White Flag and Blackberry Marmalade. Shout out Vince Staples, man. You know, that's pretty much it, man. You know, so. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and buy some merch, man. We appreciate it. You know, we love y'all.
Indeed. Oh, yeah. I forgot I'm the one who got to kick us off. Yo, take your feet to the fridge. Grab some chocolate.
Hey, man, enjoy it with all your heart, man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. But in case we don't see you, though, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning.